Alright guys, so today's video we're going to go over how to clean the downstairs. So you should know how everything should look whenever you're doing this. First off, you're going to go out to the camper, and on the house side you'll open up the compartment and get the key box and take the key out. You can use that key on this lock, and you can also use it for the closet as well. Just to get in here, all you have to do is place your hand, your palm on there, enter in the combination, hit the check mark, you'll hear it growl, and then it'll go out. And then it locks back automatically after about 30 seconds. It's pretty cold, so we won't go out there today. Once you're in here, first thing you'll do is open this up and grab the checklist. You should have a nice empty checklist. This one was just completed today. You'll sign off everything, you'll write the date, and downstairs, because you're not cleaning the camper with this check. It's the same checklist, but you clarify. So whenever you come in, you're going to go in this order. First off, now of course this room's already been cleaned, but you're going to get all the bedding off of the bed. You'll leave the protector on the mattress, but get everything off of the bed, and then also use your key. Unlock this. Walk in here, and so if we were to do it right now, the comforter, it doesn't have to be folded at all, but you just reach down here, you grab this. It's a pillowcase full of all your bedding, and whenever you're finished, that's also where they go. You get your towels right there, your hand towels and your bigger towels. Don't mix the red with the lighter colors. So you'll come in here, you'll swap the bed out, you'll get the bed made. That's your first thing. Then you come in here, and if you don't have a hand towel by now, you can generally get one from right here in the bathroom. You can just grab the hand towel and then get it wet and come back in here and start cleaning. Wipe everything down. Get all these marks off. Put the lamp in the center, cup holder right there. Just imagine you were laying in bed. You want everything to be accessible. Get all the dust off of this. Get the dust off of down there. All of this, just wipe it all down. Get all the surfaces clean. Check the mirrors, check the windows, check the coat racks. All the lights do need to be on whenever you're doing this. With this vent, you do want to make sure that's open when you got a guest coming in, because they don't know about it. This mirror, make sure it's all clean. The doors are clean. Make sure all the surfaces are clean, especially on this chair. One of the tough spots, because this chair stuff falls through. All that bottom needs clean it every time. Make sure there's no footprints on here. People stand on this to reach up here to do stuff. Make sure this lamp is on, that lamp is on, and the string lights are on. It's all got to be connected to right here to interact with that switch on the side. So once you got all the surfaces clean, you'll still have that same rag in your hand. It won't be too dirty because it was mostly just dust. And then you'll come in and you'll grab the shower head, turn the water on. You can turn it to a little bit more higher pressure. About right there. And that's how you can get all the hair sprayed. So if you come in here, you kind of go around the edges and you get everything down. Make sure there's no hair, especially the black hair that gets on the walls. Make sure there's no hair at all. Before you turn it back, switch this back to where it's going on the shower head. And so to do this, you turn it to get it to where it's just on the shower head. You rotate backwards. Rotate that direction, clockwise. After you got everything in here cleaned out, wiped out, brushed out, then you're going to come in here and make sure these are both full or at least the same level. Then you're going to move on to make sure that the toilet's clean, and you'll just use the toilet paper there and some spray. I can show you where to get that. You'll get almost all of your utensils are going to come through here. There's your soap. It comes in the same spot every time. Make sure your hand soap is also filled up. Your Tilex. That's your brush for scrubbing in the shower. If that shower is clogging up, it needs to get reported that it's clogging up. Okay, now you need to take your rag before hitting the sink and wipe all of this down. Open this up. If something's in here, if it looks expensive, ask. If it doesn't look expensive, just throw it away. Open this up, wipe everything down. When you go to a hotel, you don't want to see somebody else's soup splashed all around in the microwave. Okay, now you'll wipe the mirror off, wipe this off, wipe anything else that needs to hit. Check the walls, check the switches, and then start wiping the countertop, and then down, and then around here, and kind of shimmy to get behind these so there's no toothpaste left on there. Get all of that clean. And then next thing you're gonna do, you should have a pretty good pile of all your linens and all your bedding. It should all be piled right here at this time. You can even, really a better way to do it is just that you want to throw the Tide Pod in first. Throw the Tide Pod in, and if you come over here, I'll show you how to set this up. Typically, you're going to put it on heavy. You want the water to be cold. Almost all laundry needs to be done on cold. That goes on normal. That's auto sensing. And you'll just leave this open and you'll keep throwing stuff in here as you're filling it up. When you're ready, you'll press start. After it's all dry, you normally won't be here for that, but after everything's dry, you want to pull this out. That one's clean. Pull that out, open it up, and turn this to 70 or heavy dry. Typically, this time of year, we need to be putting things on medium, and then just press the on button. It'll go for, in this case, 70 minutes. If it's wintertime and you got more stuff, you'll wash everything but the blankets for the most part. That way we don't get out of sync on the system and the cleaning cycle. If you put the blankets in, the dryer will rotate and it'll shake everything off. It's important that stays plugged in because it controls everything in this section here. Everybody will lose their food and the fridges won't work if that comes unplugged. And it does, when it gets overloaded, it starts to shake too much. It's knocked that out before. Alright, so now we've got all that done. Now, generally this just needs a sweep. That's almost all it needs most of the time. If it's been rainy or muddy, ask for the vacuum, and the vacuum's got a steamer on it, and you can vacuum all of this. Generally about once a month we do need to be vacuuming everything. You'll get your towels and your hand towels out of there, and they will go under here. And you should have 2 of those. Make sure you also got enough toilet paper. It should look like that every single time. Make sure you got plenty of hand soap. This towel's got some pink on it, and if that stuff's not coming out, generally it needs to be reported and probably thrown away and replaced. Whenever you go to the shower, make sure that's closed whenever you leave it. It looks a little bit nicer that way. And so as you're doing all this, you're going to sign off everything that you got. Report anything that's broken. Now you should probably notice if something's broken. If the peace lily, if it's all deflated, it needs to be filled up with water. The other plants don't need to be watered. They're very resistant. So when you're done, everything's signed off. Put it in here. Take your checklist and put it under there, and then it'll just be new checklist right there. If you don't have any more, report it. We can get you some more. So you want to say that everything's plugged in, that's on. The trash also needs to be emptied. That trash up there, it's just if it looks bad, it needs to be emptied. This trash right here looks like it's got some stuff in it. Empty that each time. And then if you have questions, for the most part, just ask. The door, you can put your hand on it, press the lock button, it'll lock back, and then put the key back in the camper where you got it from. And that's about everything there is to cleaning this area.